Chosen one, you were meant to hear this alone for a reason, not in noise, not in distraction, not while scrolling. Stop everything right now. Take a breath. Let your body settle. Let your thoughts slow. Because this moment is not random, and this message is not background sound. God interrupted your day on purpose. This is not something to half listen to. This is something to receive. So if you can, stay here. If not, come back when you can give your full attention, because what is about to be spoken is meant to land deep, not pass by quickly. Take another breath. Notice how heavy your mind has felt lately, how restless your thoughts have become, how tired your spirit feels even when your body is resting. That pressure you've been carrying, it isn't weakness, it isn't stress alone. Something deeper has been happening inside you, and God is bringing clarity to it right now. The reason God asked you to watch this alone is because what He is revealing cannot be filtered through other voices. Some truths are personal, some shifts are sacred, some transformations must happen in quiet. You've been feeling disconnected lately, haven't you? Even when surrounded by people. Conversations feel shallow, social interactions feel draining, familiar spaces feel uncomfortable, and you've wondered what's wrong with you. But listen carefully. Nothing is wrong with you. You are not becoming distant. You are becoming refined. God has been pulling you into stillness, not to isolate you, but to reshape you. He has been separating you from noise, distraction, emotional chaos, and outside influence because something powerful is forming inside you, and transformation cannot happen in crowds. You are in a season of recalibration. Your spirit is being upgraded. Your discernment is sharpening. Your identity is strengthening, and that requires quiet. That's why your tolerance for drama has dropped. That's why meaningless conversations exhaust you. That's why situations you once tolerated now feel unbearable. You didn't become sensitive, you became selective. Your spirit no longer resonates with what once felt normal, because normal was never your destination. God is teaching you a new language, the language of discernment, silence, boundaries, patience, and obedience, and these lessons can only be learned in stillness. You are standing in the space between who you were and who you are becoming, and yes, it feels uncomfortable. You're shedding old patterns, old attachments, old emotional responses, old identities, and growth always feels awkward before it feels empowering. But here is what you must understand. The silence you are in right now is not emptiness, it is preparation. Every quiet moment is building strength. Every unanswered question is building trust. Every lonely stretch is deepening your connection with God. Right now, the enemy would love to distract you, provoke you, drain you emotionally, and pull you back into reaction mode. That's why old triggers are resurfacing. That's why certain people suddenly feel difficult. That's why familiar emotional patterns try to return. But God is teaching you not to react, but to remain anchored. Your silence right now is not weakness. It is discipline. It is wisdom. It is spiritual maturity. Every time you choose peace instead of reaction, you grow stronger. Every time you choose restraint instead of explanation, you step higher. Every time you trust instead of forcing, alignment deepens. You may feel guilty for pulling away, guilty for needing space, guilty for protecting your peace, guilty for not being accessible like you used to be. But listen, boundaries are not rejection. Silence is not cruelty. Distance is not betrayal. Protection is not selfishness. You are not obligated to stay accessible to everyone. You are not required to explain your growth. You are not responsible for making others comfortable with your evolution. Your obedience to God matters more than people's expectations. And soon, very soon, clarity is coming. What feels confusing now will make sense. What feels heavy now will lift. What feels delayed now will accelerate. God is preparing to reveal what you couldn't see, clarify what you couldn't understand, and remove what no longer belongs in your next season. And when that happens, you will realize why silence was necessary. Because had you spoken too early, you would have disrupted divine timing. Had you reacted emotionally, you would have delayed your breakthrough. But because you stayed still, God gets to move fully. Right now, God is strengthening your foundation. He is expanding your capacity. He is refining your character. He is securing your peace. So when blessings arrive, you can sustain them. So when doors open, you can walk through confidently. So when elevation comes, pride won't follow. This season is shaping the version of you that your future requires, and the version of you emerging from this process will be different. You will walk with clarity, you will speak with authority, you will move with confidence, you will rest in peace, and you will no longer chase validation. People will notice, some will celebrate your growth, some will feel uncomfortable around it, some will call you changed, and they will be right. You did change, but change is growth. Growth is obedience, and obedience leads to blessing. Chosen one, if this message touched your spirit, if it brought peace, clarity, or confirmation, let it be known. Type Amen in the comments, not as a ritual, but as a declaration of trust, alignment, and faith. And if this message gave you strength, tap the like button so it can reach someone else who needs this moment of peace. If someone came to mind while listening, someone feeling withdrawn, overwhelmed, or confused, share this message with them. You might be the answer to their prayer. And subscribe, because what God is doing in this season is only the beginning. Remember, your silence is not weakness. Your stillness is not delay. Your separation is not punishment. It is preparation. Stay close to God. Stay grounded in peace. Stay aligned with purpose. Because what is coming next requires the version of you being formed right now. And that version is powerful.